Hello and welcome. Today we are reviewing the airVatican A321Neo from Olbia to Samos. Let's get to it and let's hope it goes better than last time. Anyways, let's check in with the self-check-in. First, we need to scan our passport. Now we need to select our flight. AV2380, gate A3 and at 18:15. You can select your class. Economy is what we'll be on. The four classes are Economy, Premium Economy, Superior Class and Regalita Club for free, 250 Robux, 450 Robux and 750 Robux respectively. Now we have our ticket and we can proceed. We have to pass security, which is tucked into the back of the landside area. The landside layout is a bit strange. You'd think security would be past landside shopping if you didn't see the sign. Now to head through security. You have to scan your ticket through and get screened.
Clear.
It is a bit fiddly though. Now on to duty free. They sell designer, perfumes and flying essentials. Not again, sad face. Anyways, let's reset and go again. We are now back in airside. Airside has a few shops and cafes, the club lounge, the gates and plenty of seating. The club lounge is the lounge for premium passengers. The airport also has charging spots.
Benvenuto, welcome to the gate area. How may I be of assistance on today's flight service?
How long until boarding?
5 minutes, sir.
Thanks. My luggage does seem to fit. This corner offers a decent spot for a view on our A321Neo.
The server has now been locked.
It's at this point I realize, besides the chairman, I'm the only passenger. Anyways, let me show you around the airport. This is the KAR, a pastry cafe. There's also an opticians called Optica Prianone. Wow. Chairman Vel. I'm still a bit shocked that it's a me. Look at the amount of staff serving 2 people. This is our flight on the gate board. AV1280 or 2380. To Samos. We are looking at a 17:15 departure. It'll be at 17:15 that the boarding process will start.
We would like to
Priority
begin
boarding
boarding
starts
for
now.
all our Regalita Club and Superiore class passengers for flight AV2830.
Let's skip to our boarding.
We will now be
Here we
boarding
go.
the rest of economy passengers for flight AV to 380.
Down the jet bridge we get a look at our A321Neo. Welcome on board our A321Neo. The seats are in a 1-to-1 seating arrangement in first class. Economy is in a 3-to-3 seating arrangement. Today we are sat in 19A. We have a good overwing view of the spoilers. Our seat has IFE, non-functioning, a tray table and seat back pockets. The crew are now performing the pre-flight checks. Departure is not far. The seat feels decent with, in my opinion, futon level comfort and padding. The seat cushion feels great though. You just sink in. Here's a quick look at the menu. There's an offering of drinks, starters and mains. Here's some outer views of the aircraft. A tail view. airVatican has quite a
Welcome on
unique
board
livery,
today's
donning
flight
racing green
service
and a lighter hard metal shade.
380 to Samos. Please
The
direct
safety
your full
info is about
attention
to start.
to your crew members.
I'll let you listen to it.
My name is Pine, and I will be your cabin manager for today's flight, accompanied by the rest of the crew. For your own safety, we advise you to pay extra attention to the safety demonstration video.
Welcome aboard airVatican. Before we depart, please give your attention to the safety features of our Airbus A321Neo. Ensure your hand luggage is securely stored in the overhead bin or under the seat in front of you. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal end into the buckle and tighten by pulling the strap. Lift the buckle to release. It's important to keep your seatbelt fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. In the event of a change in cabin pressure, oxygen masks will automatically drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the oxygen flow, place it over your nose and mouth, and continue to breathe normally. Always secure your own mask before assisting others. A life vest is located under or beside your seat. In the unlikely event of a water landing, pull the vest out of its container, place it over your head, attach the strap around your waist, and pull it tight. Inflate the vest as you leave the aircraft by pulling the red tabs, or use the mouth tubes if necessary. This aircraft has 8 emergency exits, 2 at the front, 4 over the wings, and 2 at the rear. Take a moment to locate the nearest one to you, keeping in mind it may be behind you. Floor lighting will guide you to the exits in case of an evacuation. Leave all belongings behind and follow the crew's instructions. For more detailed information about the safety features of this aircraft, please review the safety card located in the seat pocket in front of you. We hope you have a safe and pleasant journey on board with use. Should you have any concerns, don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. Benvenuti a bordo dell'airVatican. Prima di partire, presta attenzione alle caratteristiche di sicurezza del nostro Airbus A321Neo. Assicuratici il tuo bagaglio a mano sia riposto in modo sicuro nella cappelliera o sotto il sedile di fronte a te. Allacciare la cintura di sicurezza inserendo la stremit metallica nella fibbia e stringere tirando la cinghia. Solleva la fibbia per rilassare. È importante tenere la cintura di sicurezza allacciata ogni volta che il relativo segnale è illuminato. In caso di variazione della pressione in cabina, le maschere di ossigeno scenderanno automaticamente dal pannello sopra di te. Tirare la mascella verso di sé per avviare il flusso di ossigeno. Posizionarla sopra il naso e la bocca e continuare a respirare normalmente. Assicuratevi sempre la vostra maschera prima di assistere gli altri. Un giubbotto di salvataggio si trova sotto o accanto al sedile. Nell'improbabile caso di un atterraggio in acqua, tira fuori il giubbotto dal suo contenitore. Mettilo sopra la testa. Allaccia la cinghia intorno alla vita e stringilo. Gonfiare il giubbotto mentre si lascia l'aereo tirando le linguette rosse o, se necessario, utilizzare i tubi per la bocca. Questo aereo ha 8 schede di emergenza, 2 nella parte anteriore, 4 sopra le ali e 2 nella parte posteriore. Prenditi un momento per individuare quello più vicino a te, tenendo presente che potrebbe essere dietro di te. L'illuminazione a pavimento vi guiderà verso le uscite in caso di evacuazione. Lascia tutti gli effetti personali e segui le istruzioni dell'equipaggio. Ti auguriamo che tu abbia un viaggio sicuro e piacevole a bordo con noi. In caso di dubbi, non esitare a chiedere a uno dei membri del nostro equipaggio.
Warning, you may want to lower your volume. And you're highly encouraged to take your headphones off. Let's get this takeoff rolling. And we have officially departed Olbia onto Samos. We take a left banking over the medieval city of Olbia, famed for its history and cafes. The rest of our routing involves us going over mainland Italy and Greece before landing in Samos. Here's that right turn, officially turning our backs from Sardegna and towards Samos.
So full of desperation, I can barely stand the rotation. I can hardly start to speak, I'm weak. I feel the past in my bones.
Here's something you may have noticed. The aircraft is registered EIJXN. EI indicates island.
I'm feeling weak.
This would be strange for an Italian airline. The code would usually be I. This likely means that the aircraft is loaned from Ireland. View of the coastline of Sardegna.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached our cruise.
It seems we have reached cruising. Our food will arrive soon.
If you require any assistance, feel free to let us know.
Let's skip to the service.
I hope you are having a pleasant flight so far. Can I interest you in anything from our menu?
It's handy that you can move the prompt so you can see the menu. I decided to have the mango juice and the lobster. You'll take the mango juice and lobster, please. And here we have it. Thanks. Confused where the lobster was for a second.
Enjoy the rest of your flight.
Thank you. First we have the drink. We have the mango juice. The mangoes are sourced locally in Pastici, near Barry. And the lobster, sourced from Norway. It seems to be served on yellow rice, lobster sauce, and some vegetables. The lobster tail seems to be steamed. It's sweet and mild. Very peppery and earthy yellow rice. I think it's cooked with turmeric. The sauce is mild and pairs well with the lobster, although it lacks salt. The veg is your average boiled medley. Overall, the lobster dish was nice, with sweet notes. Next we have a side salad. Locally sourced tomatoes, olives, croutons and lettuce. The salad is rich, juicy and flavorful. The bread roll is also locally baked and very airy, especially with the light butter. And you get water, a cutlery pack and a really nice tea towel.
We have begun our descent into Samos. Please ensure
And after the meal, we seem to be descending into Samos, over the Aegean Sea.
Securely stowed at this tip.
We take a left, over the island of Ikaria.
The cabin crew members will come around to collect your rubber. Please make sure to fasten your seat.
Our meal will be collected soon.
The seat, sign back on.
We should be aligned in now. We'll fly next to Nisida Faroni Island and approach into runway 09. The airport is a bit small, rated for medium-sized aircraft. It serves the island of Samos, but is not near the town named Samos. The airport is between the towns of Podkaki and Inaudio. Anyways, we'll get a wonderful wing view of the arrival. The only thing I'm missing is IFE, which were lost from last time. Here we go, we start our final onto Samos. Dunno whether y'all caught that, but the sun reflects on the windows, it looks really nice. Seems like the rangers are running inspections before landing. They found something. It's been cleared. Huge props to all the staff involved in keeping flights safe. You can just make out Oro's Kavuni, a great mountain that stands over the mountain. The Mediterranean is just stunning, from the climate to the food. Inspection complete, we are cleared to land. Seems like the rangers have finished up. This hopefully means we'll have a safe and buttery landing. The gears are down. Flaps are also down. Roads and houses are now appearing. We're about 300 m above ground level. We seem slightly low. Can't wait to sunbathe. Center but still smooth, the airVatican trademark. Anyways, welcome to Samos, Greece. The airport is in a small configuration with 13 gates and only one terminal. We have to backtrack through the end of the runway before we arrive at the gate.
Siamo Arivati, we have arrived at our destination. Welcome to Samos, and for those who are returning home, a warm welcome home.
After backtracking, it should be a very quick affair to the gate and terminal.
For safety purposes, we ask you that you remain seated until the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. The usage of a transmitting device is now allowed. However, making phone calls is strictly forbidden.
Now to run down runway 09 to the taxiway.
Please take precaution while opening the overhead bins, as items may have shifted during the flight. We would like to thank you on behalf of the crew for flying with airVatican. We hope to see you again soon.
I would also like to take a second to thank the crew on this flight for such a great flight. They definitely made this flight special. Looks like we have a follow me car. We are at Gate 6, a remote stand. This means we'll get a good look outside the aircraft. And we're parked. Now to get chocks on the air stairs and to get out of here. Chocks on. The air stairs are always a bit tricky to get on. Air stairs on. And now we can leave.
Welcome to Samos. Thank you for choosing airVatican.
Now to sum up, let's do the ratings for the service today. The airport in Olbia overall gets 3 stars.
Thank you for choosing airVatican.
Although the airport's wonderful, cafes are great and add character to the airport. We do have to note the fiddly security system and slightly laggy and broken nature. But besides that, check-in was swift and the terminal had more than enough.
We hope to see you fly with us.
The airVatican service gets 3 stars. This is all out of 5. The flight crew were top-notch today, offering the highlight of the service. The only thing that I'm missing is IFE, which was present in the first review of the 737s. But the service was impeccable, tasty local foods and smooth sailing. Finally, Samos gets 3 stars too. Although we don't get a look inside the airport wasn't laggy, but no baggage claims a shame. To conclude, airVatican has definitely evolved from the Forger flights. This is a sure step up. I hope that the airline continues to evolve, especially with the reintroduction of Hamburg happening soon. The airline needs to improve on buggy menus, fiddly security, and a possible reintroduction of IFE. The airline should continue to have smooth flights, easy check-in, and their exceptional crew. And finally, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.